Peace, love, health, and wealth vibe tribe. Like and subscribe. Help your boy break away from that 9 to 5. In today's pre-recorded video, we are going to have September readings for all signs, okay? So just so you know, the signs will be time stamped, okay? The times will be time stamped. So if you're seeing this live after it posted, just know that the video will be time stamped, okay? Uh, so I'm gonna wait for a second to let people come in, but I'm gonna let a couple people come in. So hang in there, y'all. Julie, what's happening, Julie? What up, everybody? What's going on, y'all? We about to get started in 1 minute. So let me know what sign y'all are, so I know what sign to get started with. Robin, peace, love, health, and wealth, Robin. What's going on, Robin? You said you can't hear me. Y'all can't hear me? Oh yeah, it sounds like I'm coming through clear, Robin. You gotta check your phone. Taurus, is that? I can't see the chat. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to line up my, trying to straighten this out a little bit. Oh yeah, that's Julie. All right, now it's Cricket. Let's see. All right. So y'all, we're gonna get started in a couple more minutes. So I'm gonna take a poll, and whoever is number one, we're gonna get started. All is well. All is well. I had a little bit of headache not too long ago though, but you know, I'm trooping. It's still there slightly, so I'm gonna take things lightly, you know. Robin, what's your okay? Robin said you Sagittarius Capricorn cusp. So my thing is that on the Sagittarius Capricorn cusp, Are you Capricorn? Like, what sign was you born in? All right, Vibe Tribe. So we about to get started. Okay, Capricorn. All right. So since we don't have a lot of people in the chat telling me what they sign is, I think we're gonna do Taurus first. We're gonna do Capricorn first and then Taurus. All right. So we're gonna do Capricorn first and Taurus second. All right, that sounds cool. All right, so let me do the time stamp. 6. All right, so we just gonna say 7 minutes for Capricorn. 7 minutes. Cap. All right, Capricorn. We got Capricorns in the building. Fire sign. All right. So what we're gonna do here is that we're gonna pull like 3 cards, and then we're gonna pull affirmation card. Okay. So with these affirmation cards, I want you to carry this affirmation with you throughout the month. Okay. Bang. Bang, bang. All right. So, hey, La Mama, I just want to see you satisfied. 7 minute. All right, so we're going Capricorn first, y'all. We're going Capricorn first. All right, so this is all my fiery Capricorns. All right, Capricorn, let's see what we got in store for you in September. All right, so first thing first, Capricorn, you got the Page of Cups, okay? So, what this Page of Cups is saying is that it's time for you to set out on a journey, right? Either this might be a journey of finding love or finding love on the inside, meaning that you need to pay attention to your intuition, okay? Remember, the pages are like the Fool card, but they're the Fool card of every suit. And what I mean by Fool card is, I mean foolishly optimistic, meaning that they are not necessarily uneducated, right? Because the Fool or the Page is somebody who is ready to go out and explore and look for the next level in life, right? They made some accomplishments in certain to move forward in life, okay? So just like all of the other signs, the Fool is someone who is very insightful, right? Someone who follows the intuition, someone who is open to love, right? Either giving or receiving, right? Hence the colors. And the best course of action is to offer love unconditionally, whether that's to yourself or to others, okay? So, your second card for the month of October, Capricorn, is the Emperor card, okay? So, this Emperor card is definitely a call to tap into the masculine energy, okay? And what I mean by masculine, I don't mean big muscles and a long beard, etc., etc., okay? So what I mean by masculine energy is I mean someone who is ready to conquer the world, right? That's the emperor, right? Think about an emperor. Emperor is somebody who's like a mighty king, but they actually get down and dirty, right? So this month, what this card is saying is that you need to tap into, not only do you need to listen to your intuition more, right, but you need to balance that out with some masculine energy, right? Adopting the mindset of I can and I will, okay? So when you think about an emperor, think about like a Viking or somebody like that, somebody who has found their mission, found their calling, found their purpose, and they are on their way to achieve whatever it is that they want to achieve, okay? So long story short, get get ready. Get ready to go out on an adventure, okay, this month. All right. Let me see if there's any key terms that I can leave you guys. Possibly might have skipped over with this Emperor card. All right. So another thing about this Emperor card is it's the Four card. Okay. So that's balance and stability. All right. So be on the lookout for the number 4 this month. Okay. So it says the Emperor represents glory, victory, leadership, strong will, achievement of goals, but some spiritual loneliness, right? So the reason why that's important is because in order for you to really, really, really become that powerful manifester that you need, right, you might have to leave some people behind that's not willing to go into battle for you, okay? So again, so far we got the Page of Cups. Just saying is that whatever you embark on this month of September, you need to listen to your intuition more, and you need to give yourself that TLC that you need, okay? And then the second card is the 4 card of the Major Arcana, which is the Emperor card, okay? So this Emperor card is saying that we need to take on the attitude of a world conqueror, okay? So we actually got a page and 2 4 cards back to back, okay? So remember, the 4 is all about stability. Okay, so I'm seeing real strong stability this upcoming month for you guys, Capricorn. So the last card is the 4 of Pentacles, okay? So this 4 of Pentacles is somebody who's looking to achieve financial stability, right? So what this is saying is that you need to focus on financial stability this month, okay? Um, as you notice, he has Pentacles under his feet. He has Pentacles close grasp within his hands, and he also has Pentacles on his crown, right? So whenever you see a crown, that means divine intelligence, etc., etc., right? So by him having a crown under his feet, that means that he is going to be grounded, right? It's the earth element, right? Hence the red shoes, hence the red clothes, okay? There's some sort of grounding that's going to take place in the money department this month, okay? So in order for you to achieve this stability via money, you got to question, what are you spending money on, right? Are you spending money on things that's going to reciprocate energy, or are you just spending money frivolously, okay? So especially with the holiday season coming up, maybe we might want to start saving up money, right? We don't know what's going to happen with gas prices. We don't know what's going to happen with food prices coming up. We just don't know. We live in a very uncertain time, okay? And unless you're paying attention very closely, we need to absolutely be careful with every single resource that we have, okay? So the pentacles don't only just represents money, right? Even though money is a big means of survival, right? But it's just a even exchange tool, right? To kind of gauge the value of different products and services, okay? But this pentacle could mean that you need to be stingy with your time, right? Um, you might need to be stingy with your car. Maybe you letting somebody borrow your car or whatever the case may be, okay? You need to possibly just hold off and really wonder what are you investing your time in, okay? So just as a quick recap, okay, we got the page of cups, I'm sorry, right? The emperor card, and we have uh the four of pentacles, okay? So now before I move on to the next sign, which is going to be Taurus, I want to give you an affirmation card, okay? So what I want you to do with this affirmation card, I want you to write it down. I want you to put it in your calendar, um to give you an alert 3 times a day. You know what I'm saying? I want you to make this affirmation a part of your day, okay? Another way you can use this affirmation is to prayer beads, right? And if you haven't seen the video I've done earlier today, I did a video unboxing my new prayer beads, okay? Or what the Hindus like to call the mala beads, all right? So for everybody, I see the chat moving. I will get to the chat in 1 second, okay? So let me pull this affirmation card for my Capricorns, and then I'll check the chat, okay? All right. So, all right, Capricorn. So your card is your affirmation for the month of September says, today I will not compare. Today I will not compare myself to others. I will find true peace in my own life. Okay? Today I will not compare. Today I will not compare myself to others. I will find true peace in one's own life. Okay? So the reason why that is very important to take with you day to day, because there's an old saying that says comparison is the thief of joy, right? Comparison. You might say, King Fee, what does that mean? Type that in the chat. Say, King Fee, what does that mean? All right, so comparison is the thief of joy. That is saying that you can kind of lose sight of your vision and what you want for your life and the things that are important to you based off of other people's opinions, based off of other people's achievements, achievements, based off of other people's idea of success, okay? So Capricorn, this month I want you to focus on what are you manifesting? What is right for you on your journey, right? I don't want you to worry about what the Jacksons are saying, what the Moores are saying, or what the Williamses are achieving, or whatever. I don't want you to worry about what new car Keisha got, or what new girlfriend William got, or you know what I'm saying? What I want you to do is I want you to focus on what's important to you and what do you need to bring to the table in your life so you can be the person you need to be for your friends and family, okay? So we're not worrying about if they caught a new Kia, or we're not worried about who went to vacation on Lake Tahoe this summer. We're not worried about none of that, okay? What we worried about is what's going on in our lives, okay? All right. So, Capricorns, do we got any questions about your reading, Capricorn? Now I am going to take to the chat, all right? So for all of those who just came into the chat, peace, love, health, and wealth. Like and subscribe. Help your boy break away from that 9 to 5. All right. We are doing monthly. We are doing free tarot readings for the month of September, and then we're going to get an affirmation card. These affirmations are part of your everyday life, okay? A couple ways you can do that is you can add these affirmations to your calendar where you can get 3 notifications a day. You can also write these affirmations down, right? You can keep one in your pocket or in your purse. You can hang one, like you can tape it to your steering wheel for people who like do ride share and stuff like that. It's good affirmations with you every single day because they can be what I like to call an anchor, right? So it's one thing to be perfect in meditation, right? It's one thing to be perfect in practice, but it's another thing to be able to tap into the things that we work on in meditation in a real world, doing real world scenarios, okay? All right, so let me catch up to the chat. Julie said she was back. Peace, love, health, and wealth, sunshine. How you doing, sunshine? All right. Can anybody is anybody else having a problem hearing me, or is it just Julie? You do realize I start. You start, Elijah. Now y'all copying my intuitive business model. Okay. Gratitude for the cap read and affirmation card. 3 times daily. You're infinite, fabulous. It's a little low volume. Well, I'm using a microphone now, so I don't know what I can do to make it louder. But when I hear it, it sounds fine to me. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe y'all might have to just turn y'all devices up. All right. So let me know. We got Leo's next. So let me know who is in the chat and let me know your sign so I can know who we doing, or we can just go in order based off of my list. All right. But we got Capricorn. So also, if you just coming in, we are doing sections per sign. So next we got Taurus is next, okay, which is the Earth energy, the Earth sign. Okay, hold on, let me turn this down a little bit because it's too loud. All right, I just received a bunch of text messages, y'all. So give me 1 second, y'all. But we doing Taurus next, okay? We doing Taurus next. All right, all right. So let me check on the chat before we move on. All right, Leo. So we got a Libra in the building. All right, let me see who else is in the building. All right, so we're doing Leo next, and then we're gonna go to Capricorn. No, then we're gonna go to Libra. All right, all right, Libras. It is your turn. Yo, Libra, Libra, Libra. All right, so let me see what time it is in the video. 26 minutes. All right, so we just gonna go to 27. We're gonna say 27. Libra, 27. All right, so now we about to work with some air energy. We about to air energy, okay? All right, so what time is it? Let me switch this to 28 minutes then for Libra. I'm gonna switch this to 28. All right, y'all. So now we are, no, we was going to Taurus second and then Libra. That's my fault. That's my fault. Taurus, you are you. All right. All right, Taurus. All right, Taurus. Peace, love, health, and wealth to you and yours. Like and subscribe. Help your boy break away from that 9 to 5. All right. So if you are watching this on a replay, whether it's live or whether I chop the video up, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, Taurus. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to pull about 3 cards here. Um, the month of for September outlook, and then we're going to pull an affirmation card. Okay, so with these affirmations, what I want you to do is I want you to make these affirmations a part of your life. Okay, some of the things that you can do with these affirmation cards is you can write them down, take it with you throughout your day, right? Write it down. Maybe you can cut up a piece of notebook paper like in 4s or 6s or something, and you just write the affirmation down over and over. That way you can have like one in your purse, one on your mirror. Maybe you can put one on your refrigerator. Also, another thing you can do with these affirmations is put them in your phone, right? Save them into your calendar, right? Where you can schedule 3 notifications a day, right? Either you can have the notification remind you to look at your affirmation, or you can have the affirmation directly on the calendar itself, okay? But make sure y'all use these affirmations daily, okay? Another thing too to help you stick with this reading I'm going to give you, Taurus, is you can write down the cards and your interpretation of them, or a combination of both, okay? So here we go, Taurus. I'm going to pull you 3 cards, and then we're going to get to the affirmation card, and then we're going to move on to Libra. So Libra is going to be after Taurus, okay? For all those who just came into the chat, we just Capricorn, that started at about 7 minutes, right? So if you want to rewind to about 7 minutes for the Capricorns, then you will get your Capricorn September reading and affirmation card, okay? Okay, so let's see what the cards got in store for Taurus, okay? All right, Taurus. First thing first, you got the Ace of Swords, Taurus. Okay, so most of the time when I pull this card, this is saying that someone is on the verge of a big breakthrough, okay? Maybe you've been trying to strategize for maybe you've been trying to strategize and come up with a way to you know, maybe you've been trying to come up with a way to overcome an obstacle in your life. Okay, and what this card is saying is that there is going to be some mental clarity that's going to happen for you. Okay, also, this could be an indication that you might be presented with an opportunity to learn something new this month, okay? And you need to take full advantage of it. It don't matter if it's something spiritual or, if maybe it was one of your favorite subjects in school, right? Maybe you used to like history, or maybe you used to like math or something, right? Well, this card might be an indication that it might be time for you to get back into something that will aka sharpen your sword, right? Maybe it's something that can just take you away from everyday life, right? Maybe you can learn physics or metaphysics or anything of the sword or anything of the sorts, okay? So let me consult my notebook here and see if there's anything that I might be missing about the Ace of Swords uh that could possibly help you in the month of September. Okay. So definitely work on mental clarity, right? Definitely work on the mental clarity side of things, okay? Taurus. And I know for some Tauruses this might be hard to hear because being the element, times Taurus just like to just get up and go. You know what I'm saying? So it says the Ace of Swords represents a breakthrough obstacle and also refers to the beginning of success. Okay, so be on the lookout for successful ventures this month. Okay, this might be an opportunity presented like a new project or something like that. Also, Taurus, you have the High Priestess card. So the High Priestess is someone who is very intuitive, right? And they follow their intuition to learn some of the rules of the universe, some of the laws of the universe, and understand things like spirituality, manifestation, something like that. So with these two cards together, maybe this might be saying in the month of September, sharpening your knowledge about the side of things, right? Understanding esoteric versus exoteric, right? Um, some of the symbolism is very important, right? We got the Torah. She's reading the Torah, okay? So if you don't know anything about Jewish mysticism or anything like that, maybe it's time for you to definitely tap into learning about the tree of life and understanding some of the modern day spirituality and manifesting, okay? Of course, your third and final card is the King of Swords, okay? So the King of Swords is ultimate air element, okay? The difference between the kings and the queens is that the king is the masculine energy, meaning he is the projector, right? He gives energy, okay? The queen represents the subconscious. The queen is the person who receives energy, okay? So this might be a call for you to balance out masculine versus feminine. Seeing is that seeing is that the high priestess herself, she's born feminine, right? So that means that she's born intuitive, she's born loving, nurturing, caring, right? She's also well studied on the laws of the universe, right? So she uses her knowledge of everyday life. She uses her knowledge of the universe, right? Maybe you can look into the Kabbalion, right? Or maybe the 42 laws of Mayat, right? Or whatever it is that you might want to look into. But she uses a combination of learned knowledge and intuition to navigate her way through the world, okay? And then again, two sword cards, right? The ace is all about like moments of clarity, like epiphanies, aha moments, right? Feeling inspired when you least suspect it. And you also got the king. So this is saying that for the month of September, Taurus, you need to really focus on your air element. Okay? You really need to focus on your air element. And I don't want to get too deep into the air element because it will definitely take too long, right? And I might be making that air element video soon. But yeah, this is definitely telling you you need to deal with the mind, okay? You need to deal with intrusive thoughts this month. You need to deal with like hitting living in your authentic purpose, okay? Because the King of Swords is somebody who is like, all right, what you see is what you get, okay? The King of Swords is right. The King of Swords is somebody who's very logical, right? The King of Swords is somebody who see things for what they are, and he doesn't try to talk his way out of it. He's like, okay, this person said this person just did that, this person just did this person just okay. So I'm gonna take 1 plus 1, and I'm gonna take 1 plus 1, and I'm gonna take another one, and that's gonna equal 5. Okay, so the King of Swords, right? King of Swords is somebody who operates out of truth, right? Somebody who's very logical, right? The King of Swords represents, um, like maybe just think about like a therapist or a life coach who's going to listen to you and then turn around and give you everything that you need to hear, okay? So the King of Swords is saying that you might either want to seek out wise counsel, right? Or people might come to you for wise counsel, okay? Also, like I said, the King of Swords is very logical, right? Very logical. So this could mean that you need to tap into higher education, right? And what did I say before with these other cards, right? Either look for a moment of clarity or learn something new with the Ace of Pentacles, right? Again, the same thing for the High Priestess. You can't make this up, Taurus. You just cannot make this up. The High Priestess is someone who learned the laws of the universe. He was already intuitive, right? Everybody is a little bit intuitive. Maybe you just don't pay attention or not, but everybody is a little bit intuitive. So when you combine that with the laws of the universe, etc., right? You can either become the King of Swords, or maybe this is saying that you need to tap into the King of Swords, right? So this is somebody who values knowledge and wisdom, okay? Especially Taurus dealing with that earth element. Taurus like to be comfortable. They like to get to the coins. You know what I'm saying? They like to feel stable and grounded, right? Well, Taurus, this might be saying that it's time for you to step out your zone and deal with matters of the mind and deal with matters of communication. Okay, I know a lot of Tauruses, not all, but a lot of Tauruses got a bad reputation for being very emotional and having emotional outbursts. You know what I'm saying? So this month, for the month of October, Taurus, this card is saying that it's time for you to tap to being tactful. Okay, you got to be strategic. Okay, again, the swords is all about being strategic. Okay. So now, if you give me 1 second, I am going to give you an affirmation card, Taurus. And I see we got a couple people in the chat. Peace, love, health, and wealth to you and yours. Like and subscribe. Help your boy break away from that 9 to 5. So, Taurus, what is your affirmation? Huh. Taurus, it says, I'm going to give it a second. It says, I am free of drama. Today, I will let go of people that, hold on. Today, I will let go of people that, what is this? Oh, that's a D. Okay. So it says today, let me set that down so I can focus. It says, today I am free of drama. Today I will let go of people that do not support me and only surround myself with positive people. Okay, today I will let go of people who do not support me. Or I'm sorry, let go of people that do not support myself with positive people. Okay, this is very important, and this is directly in alignment with this reading that I just gave for the month of September, Taurus, for the simple fact that we are consciously, right? We are consciously letting go of things, right? Again, we got a heavy, heavy air element, right? So that got to deal with matters of the mind, ideas, communication, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so being able to break away from these people who no longer serve us is thinking logical, right? Emotional. We're not worried. See, as a Taurus person, when we think about survival, oftentimes we think about the people that we're going to be with long term. Okay, well, this is saying is that we need to go ahead and let go of the people we know for a fact that does not serve our higher good. Okay, and in the midst of that, we're going to open up the door for the people who is meant to be a part of the vibe tribe, right? You can have your own vibe tribe. Like I always say, the people that you are meant to be with long term in the future, either they're waiting on you to get there, or either they're clearing the path for you to come into their life, right? Some people is already there waiting on you. Some people is on their way to meet you there, right? But either way it goes, the longer you keep people around that no longer serves your higher good or your higher purpose, the harder it's gonna be for you to recognize and allow the people that's meant to be in your life to come into your life and to stay. Right? Not healthy mentally and emotionally, to see the really good in people, right? Excuse me. All right, Taurus. So I think that this is a very, very good reading for you. Like I said, just on a quick recap, don't forget to tap into this air element. Okay, this is saying that you need to tap into the air element this month. Okay, so again, you got the King of Swords, you got the High Priestess, and you got the Ace of Swords. So my best recommendation to you is definitely tap into learning something new, and be on the lookout for spirit to show you aha moments, right? Epiphanies, moments of clarity, right? Right, at any given moment you can be sitting in a car, right? You can be listening to the radio, you can be on your way to school, you can be at work, it don't matter, right? Spirit speaks through signs and symbols, so be on the lookout. All right, so let's see what the chat is talking about. Let's see what the chat is talking about. Peace, love, health, and wealth to everybody who just came into the chat. We are doing the month ahead readings, okay? So, said there sounds like slight traffic in the background, but the volume with your voice is fine. No, man, we didn't do Cancer yet. So we did Capricorn. Capricorn started at about 7 minutes. And then we did Taurus, which started at about 28 minutes. So next we are going to do Libra. So next is Libra, right? And then I just seen somebody request. So since man threw out Cancer, so after Libra, let me drop my phone. Give me 1 second. So after we do Cancer, after we do Libra, then we're gonna move on to Cancer, okay? So far we did Capricorn and Taurus, and then we got Libra and Cancer coming up next. So if you don't know what's going on, we're doing a month of September readings and affirmations, right? I am going I am going to go in order either based off of what the chat is saying, or I'm going to go in order based off of the list that I made, okay, you guys? So that's why I dropped the question in the chat with your sign. So give me a second, let me catch up to messages, and I will move on to Libra, okay? All right, so let's see what is going on. Manpreet said, Manpreet, if you want to read and you want to ask questions, then you're going to have to book. We are doing zodiac signs. This is not ask me a question in Hindi about a relationship video. Also, Manikaya, this is not ask me a question about somebody who's irrelevant video, okay? Nisha, what's going on, Nisha? What's happening? All right, yeah, this is getting ridiculous. All right, so I see we got Pisces. All right, so we just did Capricorn and Taurus. All right, so now we got Libra coming up. Okay, so yeah, Capricorn was first. Okay, so either you can rewind to the beginning of the video about 7 minutes in. That's when we did Capricorn. All right. So if not, so we did Capricorn first. We did Taurus. Libra is next, and then Cancer, and then let's see, Star Lover. What's up, Star Lover? And what's the topic you read? Who was that? Sunshine? No, that wasn't Sunshine. Okay, Pisces. All right, Pisces. So what we doing is that we're doing the month of September readings, okay? And then so what's gonna happen? I'm gonna pull 3 cards, right? And then I'm gonna give you an affirmation to take with you throughout the month, okay? All right. So Sunshine said Leo. Yeah. Okay, so then we got Leo. So if you just came into the building, I got a question pinned in the chat. What is your sign? The reason why I did that is because if you come into the chat and if you're willing to, vibe with me throughout the live, then I will go in an order based off of the people in the chat. If not, then I'll just record based off of the people that I got. Based off of the signs that I got on my list. So let me scratch off Capricorn. Let me scratch off Taurus. Okay. So then next we got Libra. All right. So give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. Yeah, we're gonna have to cut this one short. Cause I don't disrespect people, and I don't expect people to disrespect me. So yeah, we're gonna have to cut that one short, y'all. We're gonna have to cut that one short real fast. I had that feeling. I had a feeling a couple days ago that I needed to cut this one short, and I was like, all right, I'll just hang in there because everybody deserves a chance, and you never know what people. I mean, you don't know what people is going through, but at the end of the day, once you get to disrespecting me and you blowing things that I say out of proportion and all of that, I can't do it. I can't subject myself to your abuse. I don't care what pills you take. I don't care none of that. I really don't care. Yeah, it's crazy. All right, so let me catch up to the chat before we get moving on. Do Aquarius, that's my moon sign. All right, so here go the list. So we got set at seven around the 7 minute mark. We got Capricorn at the 28 around the 28 minute mark. We got Taurus. So next we are going to do Libra. All right. So, peace, love, health, and wealth to everybody in chat. Like and subscribe. Help your boy break away from that 9 to 5. Oh, I'm not going to talk about it. I already said too much, to be honest with you. Peace, love, health, and wealth to you and yours. Like and subscribe. Help your boy break away from that 9 to 5. Our we are doing our monthly readings for each sign. Okay. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull 3 cards, and then um I am going to pull an affirmation card. Okay. So what I want y'all to do with these readings is I want y'all to write them down and take notes. Okay. Science says that you only able to really remember about 30% of something that you learn new. Okay. So since we are smart, we can overcome the averages. Okay. So one way that we can overcome the averages is that we can take notes, right? So I want you to take notes of the cards that I give you for your sign, and I also want you to be able to write down these affirmations that I give you. Okay. So we are going to start Libra at, let's just say, the 58 minutes. So 50. All right. So, all right. I'm going to wait to 58. Then I'm going to get started with my little saying for Libras. Peace, love, health, and wealth to you and yours, Libras. Like and subscribe. Help your boy break away from that 9 to 5. I have your September outlook slash prediction slash whatever you want to call it reading for the month of September. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to pull 3 cards from the tarot deck, and then I am going to pull an affirmation card. Okay, so what you can do is I want you to take down notes, right? And you can take down my interpretation of the cards, your interpretation of the cards, or any combination of the two. And also what I want you to do is I want you to take a piece of notebook paper, and I want you to write down the affirmation that I give you. Okay, and I want you to write them down. Maybe you can cut up the notebook paper in 4. Maybe you can cut it in 6s. I don't know. But what I want you to do is I want you to use this affirmation as an anchor. Okay. And what do I mean by an anchor? I want the affirmation to kind of keep you at bay, right? Because if you think about the role of an anchor, the role of an anchor is to keep a boat from floating away, right? So what is the spiritual meaning behind that? What I'm saying is that it's one thing for us to get on live and talk really good, and it's another thing for us to practice real life scenarios in meditation or in prayer, right? It's one thing to say, oh, when I when I go through this and when I go through that, I'm gonna do this, right? But how many times have we said, I'm not gonna cuss somebody out, but then when something happens, we cuss them out, or we go into road rage, or we snap at the person at the food counter because we was one nugget. I had my soundboard. That was funny, right? But no, in all seriousness, though, we need to use these affirmations as anchors to keep our boat from floating away, meaning to keep our vessel, right, our body from being lost at sea, aka when emotions are high, right? So another thing you can do. Oh, I never finished. So by writing these affirmations down, right, it helps it seep into your subconscious more, right? Go from short-term memory to long-term memory, right? You can take these and you can. I'm sorry, I'm being distracted because I'm texting. But so what you can do is that you can take these affirmations. You can put it like next to your I see the chat moving. Give me 1 second. Now I catch up to the chat. All right. So what you can do, Libras, is you can take these affirmations, right? You can tape them to your steering wheel. You can put them on your mirror. You can put them on the refrigerator. You can put them in your purse or your wallet. You can put it on your desk next to your computer, or you know what I'm saying. You can have it next to your cash register, just so you can see them throughout the day. Another thing you can do, what I like to do personally, is I like to take my affirmation and I put it in my alerts or on my calendar, right? And I have three different alerts, right, throughout the day. And either that alert has my affirmation directly in it, right? Or it's telling me like, hey, look at your affirmation, okay? So what that's going to do is that that's going to keep you grounded throughout the day, okay, Libras? So we're going to get to your three cards, Libra, and then we are going to get to the three cards, and then we are going to pull an affirmation card, okay? So let me catch up to the chat while I shuffle the cards, and then we get to your reading. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right, so I'm mad late, ready with my notebook. So Maya, here in the West, we don't go by the moon sign, right? Because based off of my moon sign in Vedic astrology, I am a Sagittarius. All right. What was that? Purva? I can't never say it. Purva Ashada. But here on the West, we go by the sun sign. So I'm doing sun sign, Samaya. I don't want you to be confused, okay? So here I'm going based off of sun signs. Laura, what up, Laura? Laura, we're doing collective readings for the sun signs, okay? We're doing collective readings. So far I've done Capricorn, I've done Taurus, and I've done Libra. No, I'm doing Libra now. Okay, I'm doing Libra now. All right. So then next on the list we got Yo. All right. So, Libra, your cards are dun dun dun. Bow, bow, bow. All right. So you have first Libra, you have the Four of Swords, okay? So, If you are familiar with the suit at all, then you would notice that um, the Three of Swords has a heart with three swords in it. Okay, so what that is saying is that in order for you to grow, right, move out of the three into the four, you need to pull those swords out of the mind that's piercing your heart and making you depressed. Okay, so coming out of that Three of Swords, right, now that we addressed the issues, now that we did some shadow work, right, we can go ahead and officially retire those swords. Okay, so that's where those three swords come from that's hanging on the wall. Okay, so another thing I want you to pay attention to is the person in the upper left hand corner of the card, which can be Buddha or whoever you want it to be, right? But this Christ is blessing someone. Okay, so what this card is saying, right, is that we need to go within, right? We either are still battling, or we just overcame some sort of battle in which we had to do some shadow work. Okay, and understand that this person is laying on top of the tomb and not inside the tomb. So what does that look like in real life? That means that we are taking things easy, right? We got the capacity for four swords, but we only carry one sword with us. Okay, so when I was in college, they told me one thing. They said, when you at work, focus on work. When you at home, you focus on home. When you at school, you focus on school. When you with your partner, you focus on your partner, etc., etc., etc. Okay, some people might call that compartmentalizing or strategizing or being able to disseminate what needs energy when. Okay, so think about the story of the Buddha, right? Buddha, after his awakening, he sat by a tree and meditated for so long that his skin started to turn into tree bark, right? How does that relate? Well, what that is saying is that we need to go through a period of withdrawal. Okay, so having that one sword on the side of the bed just means that we gonna take it easy. Okay, we gonna become a hermit right early on in this September, maybe the whole September, Libra. But we need to kind of get into a hermit phase a little bit and just chill, right? We need to do that shadow work. We need to be able to come out of the shadows, right, and be able to for the month of October, right? So let September be a healing process, right? Let September be a moment of rest. Okay, and also you got the Fool card, Libra. So you combine those two with this, what this reading is saying so far, and I got one more reading. I got one more card to read. But what this is saying is that we're taking things light and easy, and we're kind of that button, right? The Fool, if you notice, it has a zero on top, and I like to call that 0 point energy. Okay, so Libras, write down 0 point energy, right, and research that in quantum physics. Okay, so I suggest you tap into some quantum physics, okay, this month, Libra. Understand physics, okay, because physics is the science of everything, right, on the third dimension, especially on the third dimension. Okay, so the Fool is someone who is foolishly optimistic, meaning that they understand that there could be traps, or they understand that excuse me, they understand that it could be traps, or they understand that it could be possible failures, or they understand that it could be bumps in the road, but they're not going to let that stop them. Okay, so tapping into that 0 point energy is saying that I am the projector, I am the manifestor, I am the one who's going to bring my vision into fruition, right? The Fool card is a person who's ready to set out on a journey. Okay, so like I said, coming out of that Three of Swords, going to the Four of Swords, it's time for rest and relaxation. It's time to tap into the higher realms, to spirit, etc., etc., etc. And it's also time for you to kind of rest your mind and kind of hit that reset button. All right, and this Fool card is affirming that. Okay, so by the Fool card being the major arcana card, that means that this is going to kind of be the theme of September, which is kind of the reset button. Okay, and then I love this reading. I love it, love it, love it, Libra. Also, you got the Seven of Cups, okay? So remember, the cups could represent love, but it also could represent you being in tune with your intuition and your emotions as well, okay? So what the Seven of Cups is saying is that during your rest and relaxation period, while you hit that reset button, you need to be meditating on possible avenues that you want to take in your life. Okay, so while you are resting and relaxing, right, your mind could be everywhere, right? Your emotions could be everywhere. You could feel like this is the right path, that is the right path, this one is a good one, that one is a good one. And truth be told, what you can think of is probably a good path for you, right? As long as you remain optimistic, as long as you remain positive, etc., you will be able to achieve things that you want. But maybe, just maybe, you need to sit down and maybe get a piece of paper, right? And think about everything that you want to manifest coming up in the next few months, going into the end of the year. And you want to kind of come, right, and figure out what's more important, right? So, to really understand this card, and I don't want to go in too much longer because we only 1/4 of the way through the signs. So, I want to kind of close this reading up. Is what you can do is you can kind of look at some of the symbolism of each cup and figure out what it is that you want, okay? So in order, I need to get some water. But in order to do that, what you can do is you need to Google symbolism of the Seven of Swords, okay? Or maybe you ask me or email me and ask me about what's my interpretation of this. I mean, the Seven of Cups. Ask me like, what's my interpretation of the Seven of Cups, okay? But long story short, this cup is saying that you have many options, right? And you aware of many options. You might even be meditating and daydreaming. But it might be time for you to focus on one path, maybe two paths or three paths, right? But remember, right, what these swords is saying is that we might have the capacity for many things, but right now our body and the planet, the planetary energy is saying that we need to things one step at a time, okay? All right, so if you give me a second, Libra, then I would definitely pull you an affirmation card to take with you throughout the month. And like I said, write these affirmations down, paste them on your steering wheel, right? Paste them on your bathroom mirror, etc., etc., etc. Okay? All right. So, who am I on? Libra. Your affirmation for this month is, ooh, today I am adventurous. Today I will get out my comfort zone and try something I've never tried before. Okay? Again, I like this card based off of the tarot reading that I just gave you, because when you hit that reset button in your meditation and your relaxation period, right, oftentimes we tend to go back to old habits whenever we do rest and hit that reset button. So what this is saying is that be on the lookout for new hobbies, maybe new friends. Be on the lookout for new foods. You know what I'm saying? But don't fall back into those old habits, Libra. Again, like I said, you're entering a period of rest and relaxation, right? Well, we just keep things simple, right? We're not worried about the election. We're not worried about gas prices. We're not worried about um Timmy versus Ray Ray. We're not worried about none of that stuff, okay? We hitting the reset button, like I said, with this Fool card, right? We know that ain't nothing ever gonna be perfect, right? But that ain't gonna stop us from seeking adventure. right? The Fool is all about going out and seeing, okay? And like I said before, the Seven is all about overcoming things in your life, right? Gaining solutions to problems, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so definitely don't fall back into those old habits, okay? Said today, I am adventurous. Today, I will get out of my comfort zone and try something new. I never I've never tried before. All right, Libra, that concludes your reading, okay? That concludes your reading. All right, so I am going to check my text messages and I'm going to check my text messages and I am going to uh check the chat, okay? So for everybody who just came in, peace, love, hope, the wealth to you and yours. Like and subscribe. Help away from that 9 to 5. We are doing the monthly readings. We are doing monthly readings for each sign. So far we've did Capricorn, that started at about 7 minutes. We did Taurus, started at about 28 minutes. We did Libra, that started at about 58 minutes. So next on the list, we got Cancer, Pisces, and Leo. Okay, so if you in the chat and you want to put your sign on the list, then do so now. If not, then I'm going to start going based off of the list that I wrote down earlier. Okay, if y'all give me 1 second, we got Cancers coming up next. So Cancer, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go get some ice waters. I'm not used to talking so much and I can feel my mouth sticking together. All right, I'll be right back, Cancers. And for all my fellow Vibe Tribe members, if anybody come in, just let them know what's going on. Keep flooding them with the green hearts. Make them feel welcome. Y'all know what to do, Vibe Tribe. Let's go. all right, Vibe Tribe. I am back. I am back. I am back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. So, who do we get here? All right. So far we did Capricorn, Taurus, and Libra. Next we got Cancer, Pisces, and Leo. All right, Vibe Tribe. Y'all still in the building? Y'all still rocking with me, man? Drop them green hearts, Vibe Tribe. What's going on? All right. I had to go get some water, y'all. My mouth was sticking together, man. All right. All right, Bob Tribe. What up, y'all? What's going on, y'all? Everybody doing all right here in the Bob Tribe? All right. So, what time we got? We got 82 minutes. So, I'm going to time stamp this for 83. We're going to get Cancer going at 83 minutes. All right. Peace, love, health, and wealth, Bob Tribe. Like and that 9 to 5. This reading is for all of my Cancer. Shout out to the Cancer gang, a fellow water sign member, because I am a Scorpio. So shout out to all of the signs, right? I'm not one of them people like, ooh, I hate them and ooh, I hate that. No, I love everybody. I rock with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Now, some people I might have to rock with from a distance, but I don't think they got nothing to do with your sign. You know what I'm talking about? I need my sound effects, man, because ain't nobody laughing with me. At least my sound effects will laugh with me. But so this is what's going on, Cancers. We are doing the month of September collective reading for each sign. So what we're doing is we're doing 3 cards from the tarot, and then we're going to pull an affirmation card. Okay, so Cancers, take notes, right? Get your pen and your pad and take notes, okay? So take notes of my interpretation of each card that I pulled. Take notes of your interpretation, right? And kind of make your own little whatever, you know. Also, when I pull you this affirmation card, again, write down these affirmations. Make these affirmations an anchor in your everyday life for the next coming month, okay? I want you to get a piece of notebook paper, fold it in fours or fold it in sixes, and I want you to tear that paper up in fours or sixes, right? Not just rip it up into shreds, but I want you to write down this affirmation. I want you to post these affirmations everywhere. You can, if you like do Uber or DoorDash or something, you can post this affirmation. Or even if you just spend a lot of time in the car, period, you can put this on your steering wheel. I want you to put it on your mirror, on your refrigerator, right? Let your whole house get in tune with this affirmation, right? What we call synchronicities, okay? Somebody said, oh, okay, that's a troll. All right. But anyways, like I was saying, take these affirmations and post it with you throughout the day, right? If you got like a cash register, you know what I'm saying? Put it next to the cash register if you at work. Put it next to your computer or your computer desk or something like that if you at work or at school. You know what I'm saying? Because there's one thing to take these we meditating or while we on the video with King Fee, right? Shout out to King Fee, right? But it's another thing to be anchored in everyday life. And what do you mean by anchor? Well, what is the role of an anchor, right? The anchor is to keep the vessel from floating away on the water, right? So, symbolically speaking, your vessel is your body, okay? And the water represents your emotions, right? So throughout the day, you never know when you can get a flat tire. You never know when somebody could be rude to you at work. You never know when you can fail a test at school. Like, you never know when you can be triggered to have negative emotions. So what I highly recommend you do is to be able to have these anchors, aka these affirmations, right? Where you don't just fly off the handle, right? Where you keep your focus, okay? So I was writing these affirmations down and keeping them with you throughout the day, Cancer. Another thing what you can do is that you can put them in your calendar, right? And you can set like maybe three notifications in your phone every single day, right? Maybe you can have it for like your wake up, and then maybe you can have it for lunchtime, and then maybe you can have it like, dinner time, or like the bedtime um notification, right? And so doing that helps keep you anchored throughout the day, okay? Keep you anchored every single day. All right, so I don't know who loved the sounds of the cards, but here they go. Okay, so while I'm shuffling, let me check out. I got way too many options. Yeah, but you're the one I want. You don't have to. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Cancer gang in the building. All right, Tarot. So what messages do we got? What's on the horizon? What are the cancers supposed to tap into this upcoming month? What are the cancers tapping into this upcoming month? Can we put our phone? Baby, you got all my attention. Cancer gang. All right, Cancer gang. We got the Sun card for Cancers. Okay. So first thing first, you start out with a high number. Okay, so be on the lookout for the number 19. Be on the lookout for the number 10. Be on the lookout for the number 1 and the number 9 as well. Okay. So the Sun card is all about being free and being the star of the show. Okay. This Sun card is represented by a childlike figure, and the reason why I say childlike figure, because you might be like 33 years old watching this, right? And there's no way you could turn back to the hands of time and become a 6-year old again, right? So what this is saying is that you need to embody, meaning you need to tap into the energy of a toddler or whatever a 6-year old is called, right? So the reason why the young person is naked is because this young person is free of restrictions, right? So in order for you to really tap into the Sun card, we're not worried about what's going on in the news. We're not worried about what's going on with the price of gas. We're not worried about all of this extra stuff, right? These things are what they're going to be, okay? I'm not telling you to not pay attention. I'm not telling you to not go with the flow, or understand what's going on. But what I'm saying is that we got to watch what we give our energy to, okay? So this person doesn't really care about what the definition of being a mother is, or what the definition of being a good person, or the definition of a hard worker, or the definition of whatever, what the definition of being a woman is. This person is worried about one thing: peace, love, health, and wealth. Well, maybe really that's four things, but you know what I'm talking about. Like, this person is only worried about being happy at the end of the day. This person is only worried about what they deem is important, okay? So let me tap into a little bit of the sun card real fast. So it says the card represents new life, full of life and energy. Okay. There will be noble people to help you in your career, and there will be better development opportunities emotional stability and happiness. Okay, so what this card is saying is you're breaking free away from restrictions. You're going to have divine guidance, right? Remember, they say God speaks through us through people, right? Angels on earth. Spirit speaks through signs and symbols, right? So for example, this tarot reading could be considered of spirit speaking directly through you. I'm sorry, speaking directly to you through signs and symbols. There is no separation of man. There is no separation of the earth. There is no separation of, there is no such thing as me versus him, us versus them, and he versus she, and masculine versus. All of that stuff is hogwash, right? Because when you really truly on the path, Cancer, you understand that everything and everybody is needed, right? Because if it wasn't needed, it wouldn't be on the planet. So let me pull your second card. Woo, woo, Cancer. You got two major arcana cards in a row, okay? So this star card is saying that you are tapping into some spiritual enlightenment, whether you want it or not, this month. Okay, so what's very significant, right, about this star card is that person, right, again, a naked person, meaning that we don't have no restrictions, right? No, none of the worldly views matter to us, right? What the definition of being successful is, what the definition of being whatever, right? What the definition of being successful, what the definition of being a good person, being whatever, what the definition of being a woman, what the definition of we breaking away from all of those things, right? We're not worried about what other people say about us, right? Being naked is living in your truth first and foremost, more than anything, okay? So what's really significant about this card is you see the hair and the in the middle, right? So that's a symbol between, that's a symbol saying that there's going to be a divine connection happening between you and the stars, right? The outer versus the inner, right? As above, so below. And if you notice, right, before we move on to the next card, this person has unlimited water, right? They're not squeezing and pouring, right? They're just pouring. What does that mean? I mean that this person has unconditional love. So you gotta understand that separating from the ego, right? Separating from the things that people call us and tapping into unconditional love for ourselves but also for others is the fastest way to reach spiritual enlightenment, okay? But one more little tidbit, really fast, okay? And no, I'm not going to talk about that baby bird, right? Because there is a baby bird there, but that's not important right now. What I want to focus on is that that foot is floating on the water, not in the water, right? So you remember, is showing a lot of symbolisms that had to do with Christ, right? So Christ was the one who was able to walk on water, right? Spiritual enlightenment, Christ was the one who had direct contact with the quote unquote Father, right? Christ was the one who operated out of unconditional love and didn't really worry about what other people said about him. What he focused on was his mission, okay? So what I want you to do this month, uh Cancer, is I want you to walk on water. I want you to be able to understand that your emotions are valid, right? But your emotions aren't going to dictate what and who you are, right? If it's not unconditional love, we're not operating out of that frequency, okay? So your last card is the Two of Swords, okay? So again, with the water theme, right? This time the card is saying that there's going to be a decision that need to be made, but we're going to have to make a logical decision, no matter if it's yes or no, no matter if it's right or left, no matter if it's stay or go, right? Emotions does not play a part in the decisions that need to be made this month, right? Like I said, if it's not unconditional love, we're not operating out of it, right? But this number two card is about balance and duality. So you're gonna have to go within, deep within, and make a decision about something, right? What I feel intuitively is that again, you're gonna have to go deep inside and get naked. And no, I don't mean get naked for fee, right? No, I don't mean get naked for OnlyFans or nothing like that, or free the nip movement, right? Even though we love free the nipple movement. But no, what I mean is that you're gonna have to go within and figure out what it is that you need to release to become the person that you want and need to be. Right? Maybe people place unfair judgments on you, right? To where you having the inability to see your truth, right? But again, like I said, go within and make decisions this month. There's going to be some decisions that need to be made this month for you that you're going to have to leave emotions out, okay? So, if you give me one moment, Cancer, I will pull you an affirmation. And like I said, I want you guys to take this card with you through everyday life, okay? Don't just have this affirmation card here for uh August 31st, September 1st. No, this affirmation is supposed to take you throughout the whole month, okay? And the more that you stick to the affirmation, the more you use it, the more you become comfortable with it, the more it's going to gain steam in your life, and the more it's going to help you protect the way you don't want in your life, okay? So your affirmation is, today I am receptive. Today I will let go of the past. I will live in the present, and I am looking forward to a bright future, okay? Today I am receptive. Today I will let go of the past. I will live in the present, and I am looking forward to a bright. Okay, so like I said, with these cards, the way you really tap into being receptive, right? Seeing what the universe has to offer you is getting rid of negative things that you think about yourself, right? Letting go of the negative things that other people said about you, okay? So I'm feeling like you might be divinely inspired, right? You're going to have to make a decision about something that's going to make you happy or something that's necessary for survival this month. Okay, so be receptive, be open, right? But like I said, operate out of that ultimate love energy for yourself and for others, right? If it's negativity, we ain't having it, right? Like I always say, peace, love, health, and wealth. Anything else, put it back on the shelf. Why? Because I ain't buying it, right? So take that with y'all, Cancer, for sure, for sure. All right. So let me catch up to the chat. Let me see if I got any text messages or move forward. All right, so Wifey Does Tarot says, I'm listening, Libra, Sag. Okay, so we already did Libra. That started at about the 58 mark, okay? So we already did Libra. All right, so let's move on. We got Pisces upcoming next, okay? We got Pisces, and then we got Leo, and then Samaya just said Sagittarius. All right, so next on the, so we got, let me cross this off the list. So we do, I can't waste no time, no way. You've been on my mind all day. All right, so we said Pisces, right? All right, so let's cross Cancer right here. All right, so next we got Pisces, another water sign. So we're gonna do two water signs in a row. All right, so what time is it now? 1:01:20. All right, so I'm start this reading at 1:02 for Pisces. So let me write down 102 for the timestamp. Boy, your boy is hungry, y'all. Your boy is hungry. I took my vinegar shot, and that helped kind of clear up the digestive system a little bit. On the E-way, I won't be late, or a be on your body the way I folded. Face down, sup. No clothes on, but I'm masked up, cause I can't wait. You've been on my mind all day. Man, we got any Chris Brown fans in the building? All right, so actually, we're gonna do this one at 103. I skipped 102 already. Let's do 103. All right, so next we have bum 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 Pisces. Peace, love, health, wealth to you and yours, Pisces. Like and subscribe. Help your boy break away from that 9 to 5. All right. We have the month of October reading for Pisces. Okay. So what's going to happen, Pisces, is that I'm going to pull 3 tarot cards, and then I'm going to pull an affirmation card for you. Okay. So what I want you to do is I want you to take a second, pause the video, get a pen and a pad, and I want you to take notes. Okay. And also with the affirmation that I want you to take a piece of paper and cut it in 6s or 4s or whatever you want to do. And I want you to be able to take this affirmation with you throughout the day, okay? Every single day. So what you can do is you can like put it on the computer. You can put it on your computer at work or at home, wherever you frequent at. You can put it on your steering wheel, in and out your car multiple times a day. Yeah, so take this affirmation with you. Like I always say, these affirmations got to be anchors. And what do I mean by anchor? That means that if your body is a vessel, right, and how you navigate the waters is very important, right? So if you got an anchor, you won't be swayed by the wind. The wind can be something somebody says, right? So so having these anchors would keep your body, right, your vessel from just floating away, meaning somebody trigger you, right? You might get a flat tire, you might get some rude to you at work because you forgot some of the chicken nuggets or whatever it is, right? We don't want to be able to just float away, meaning that we don't want to lose control of our emotions. Okay, so one thing to have these affirmations here when we at the Vibe Tribe, it's another thing to have the affirmations, when you doing your spiritual work, or if you praying, or if you meditating, saying that, today I had road rage and I want to be a person with road rage. But, if you got these what you call them with you, and you take them with you throughout the day, then guess what? You're gonna be a much better person for them. Okay, so let's get started with the Pisces. All right, Pisces, let's go. Pisces, you got a major arcana card, right? Major arcana cards, think big life changes. Okay, so especially by it coming out first in your reading, so this might set the tone or the theme for the whole month of September. Okay, so really quick and simple, the chariot card is all about a person who is tried, tested, and true, right? This is a person who's been through the battle, and they're highly decorated in the spiritual realm or in the physical realm too. But spiritually, mentally, emotionally, this is a person who's very confident. This is a okay, and still live to tell the stories. Okay, so to you is when you see this card, Pisces, ask yourself, what's pulling your chariot? What motivates you to get out of bed? Right? What have you overcome to get to where you are today, etc., etc., etc. Okay. So also this card is saying we need to balance the light and the dark in our life. We need to balance severity, mercy, right? We need to incorporate the yin and yang. Okay. So, like I said again, what pulls your chariot, right? What motivates you to get out of bed? What drives you, right? Also, the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is saying that be on the lookout for like an epiphany moment, like a moment of clarity. Also, be out for like a new, what is that word I'm looking for? Like a new project at work or at school that's going to, sharpen you. Also, be on the lookout for an opportunity to learn something new. Maybe you should go and actively seek something new, right? Because it's very, very important to keep your mind and your sword sharp. Okay, so when somebody say I got a sharp sword, that means that they have a very sharp mind. It's that they know a lot about a topic. All right. Also, you got the King of Cups. So we got a lot of air energy here, but we also got dun 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 some water energy. Okay. So this month, you need to tap into the King of Cups energy, right? So the King of Cups is somebody who can't be rattled by emotions, right? If you look, the water is everywhere, right? The water is really choppy and really wavy, right? But the king, he's sitting there very regal. Okay, so you might be a female and you might say, I can't be a king because I don't have a penis, right? This is saying is that you need to tap into your masculine energy, right? And how the masculine energy expressed through this card is the I am, right? Because the kings are the ruler of the conscious mind and the queens are the subconscious mind. Okay, so this is a person who's very balanced between air and water, meaning that their mind is balanced and their heart or their emotions is very balanced. Okay, another thing about the King of Pentacles is that if you pay attention, you can see that there is a little fish in the bottom left hand corner, right? That fish represents intuition. Cards, you're going to see some sort of water creature somewhere, person that takes their intuition with them throughout the day. Okay. um yeah, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave this reading there for you guys. I feel like I hit it directly on the money. So just a recap, right? Get in tune with your ability to solve problems and get in tune with the balance of life and get in tune with what motivates you. All right. What drives your chariot? Meaning, what motivates you to get out of bed every day? Why do you grind? All right. Be on the lookout for new ideas, epiphany, solutions to problems, etc., etc. Right. And balance your I am. Right. Be in control of your I am. Control your I am with control your I am with an even keel balance between mental and emotional fortitude. Okay, that's very important. What? What? Your ugly face. Man. Okay. All right, so moving on, Pisces. 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 Your part is today I will express myself. Today I will express feelings openly and honestly by writing them down and reading them out loud. Okay, so Pisces, if you are having a problem with proper expression, okay, then you need to go ahead and uh collect your thoughts and mind right before you speak. Okay, so the problem in today's society, feel like, especially over the internet, right, we feel like we can say whatever and do whatever we want, whenever we want, however we want, right? And we don't often think about what this is doing to other people, right? And also we don't have uh proper we don't have proper um I'm sorry. So back to what I was saying. Oftentimes we have barriers in communication, right? Especially when it comes down to expressing ourselves, okay? So definitely consider being balanced, like I said, emotionally, right? We definitely want to be balanced emotionally, right? But also another thing too is that we want to be able to express ourselves in a way that is not offensive to others. I know for some reason there is this common misconception of I can say whatever I want and I can do whatever I want without no repercussions. But what this card is telling you is that we gotta balance and we gotta be considerate of other people's feelings, okay? So moving forward, especially for the month of September, Pisces, I want you to be considerate of other people's feelings, okay? Um, so thank you, Pisces. All right. Move on to Leo and then Sag. Okay. So let me check the chat. Let's check the temperature of the chat and see what's going on, and then we're gonna move forward. Okay. All right. So let's see what's going on in the chat. Nothing. No motion in the chat. Are y'all still there? Everybody rocking with me? All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. So let's move on. Let's move on. We have bum bum bum. Who's next? Leo is next. The mighty fire sign. Leo is next. All right, so peace, love, health, and wealth to everybody who just came into the chat. Like and subscribe. Help your boy break away from that 9 to 5. We are doing um month ahead. We are doing general collective readings for each sign for the month ahead. Okay. So everybody, just so you know, if you just coming into the chat right now, we already did Capricorn, right? That started at about 7 minutes. Then we did Taurus. That started at about 28 minutes. Then we did Libra. That started at about 58 minutes. We did Cancer. That started at about 83 minutes. And then we did Pisces. That started at about 103. Okay. So after the video, every sign will be time stamped. All right. So let's see. What time do we have right now? 117, 118. So we're going to get started with Libra in 1 minute. So let me write down. No, we're going to get started with Leo. So let me write down 119. All right. So let's scratch Pisces off the list. Where is Pisces? Pisces was up at the top. All right. So we went from 2 water signs to Leo, which is the fire sign. Sunshine. Christina. Yo, 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 yo. Uh-oh. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a it's a it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a it's a wrap. Hey, it's it's a wrap. Hey, listen, listen. All right. Peace, love, health, and wealth to you and yours, Leos. Like and subscribe. Help your boy break away from that 9 to 5. Shout out to all my Leos. So, Leos, what we're doing is a collective reading for the month of September. Okay, so here's the process. I'm going to pull 3 cards and then I'm going to pull an affirmation card. Okay, so I want you to take some time, get a pen and a pad, and I want you to take notes, right, of my interpretation of the cards. And I want you to take interpretation. I want you to take your interpretation of the card as well. Okay, so in the midst of that, I want you to take another piece of paper and I want you to write down this affirmation card, okay? So the reason why we are doing the affirmations is because it's one thing to be here at the Vibe Tribe, and it's another thing to have these affirmations when you're praying and meditating. But it's another thing to be out in the world, right? And dealing with real life scenarios. And those are when we need the affirmations the most, okay? So what I recommend you do, I recommend you write the affirmation down, right? And you can post it like on your steering wheel. You can post it like on your TV, on your bedroom mirror or your bathroom mirror. You can take it to work and have it on your desk, or you can like have it on the cash register or whatever kind of work you do. Also, what I want you to do is I want you to set 3 alarms on your phone. Excuse me. I want you to take 3 alarms and put it on your phone, okay? Maybe you can have this affirmation as your wake up alarm, and then have another one set for like lunchtime, and then maybe you can have another one from what's up, Becky, what's going on, and then you can have another one for like dinner time or bedtime. But make sure you put these affirmations in your phone and keep the affirmation with you throughout the day, okay? Because these affirmations are going to be very important as they will anchor you through everyday life. And what I mean by anchor you is that your ship or your vessel is your body, okay? And it's very easy for us to get thrown off of our current path based on the temperature of the room or based on the other people's opinions, etc., right? So what you want to do is you want to be able to remain emotionally stable throughout the day, throughout the do that is these affirm uh keep these affirmations that I give you very close to yourself. Yeah, you can ask a question, but I want you to book a reading, okay? We just doing collective September readings for each sign, okay? So yeah, you can ask a question. Right now, I'm doing readings. You can get 3 questions. I mean, you can get 1 question, 3 or more cards, unlimited time, right? For $5. All right. All right. So Leo, let's see what the cards have in store for Leo. I can't waste no time, no way. You've been on my mind all day. All right, Leo. Your first card is Four of Pentacles. Okay, so this definitely is a Leo card, right? So what this Four of Pentacles is saying is that for the month of September, if you, especially going into the holiday season, if you want to get some balance and stability in the, if you, if you, um, hold on 1 second. I can't waste no time, no way. You've been on my mind all day. Okay, I'm sorry about that, Leos. So Leo, you got the Four of Pentacles, okay? So what this Four of Pentacles is saying is that for the month of September, you might want to be a little bit stingy with your energy, right? You might want to save money, or you might want to be a little bit stingy with money this month, right? But the pinnacle could be anything that anything that you value on the third dimension. Okay. So that could be time, your car, that could be, having people over for dinner, whatever it is. This card is saying that it might be auspicious for you to protect your energy, protect the things that you deem valuable, protect your money, right? Save money, right? Not have some frivolous money, okay? So also you got the Page of Swords, okay? So the Page of Swords is somebody who is eager to learn, who's eager to get out and explore, right? But also the Page of Swords is somebody who uses knowledge and information to defend themselves, okay? So what this is saying is that this month, right, you might be looking forward to using your sword in a positive way, okay? We're not going to use the knowledge and wisdom that we gain throughout life to make people feel belittled or anything like that, right? We're going to let our sword us the way, okay? Also, the Page of Swords is the Page of Swords is also somebody who is considered to be a seeker of higher knowledge. Okay, so this might be saying that you might want to seek some knowledge this month. Maybe you might want to get into like esoteric knowledge or exoteric knowledge, right? Since you here, you might be a spiritual person. Maybe you might want to think about I think you might want to get into, ooh. So you might want to get into knowledge, learning new things, bettering yourself, right? Even though we might not grow as adults, right? We might not be getting taller, but you can your brain. You can always grow your brain. Okay. So the last thing I want you to pay attention to with this page of swords is I want you to watch out for reckless thoughts, intrusive thoughts. Okay, I want you to become a controller of the sword, meaning that you control your thoughts. Okay, your thoughts is the most important thing that you have, right? You're always trapped with your thoughts. Okay, so the better that you can be in tune with your thoughts, and the better that you control like your yams and your I feels and I wants, etc., the better off you will be. And to confirm that, we got the King of Swords. Okay, so what this King of Swords is that we definitely tapping into learning something new this month. Okay, that's already solidified. But also we could be seeking knowledge from people, right? Seeking advice from other people, right? Again, you might want to go back to school, right? Maybe if you missed the deadline for the fall semester, maybe you can think about going to school in oh, excuse me. Maybe you can think about going to school for the spring semester. Okay? So definitely um tap into that air energy for the month of September, Pisces. We definitely tapping into, I mean, Leo, I'm sorry, I said Pisces, Leo. Definitely tap into the air energy for the month of September, Leo. All right. So, in addition to that, we are going to pull you an affirmation card. So it says, today I have faith. Today I have faith and truly believe that anything is possible. Okay. So again, that goes directly with these sword cards, and it goes directly into the first card, which is holding on to what's valuable. Okay, so the first card was the Four of Pentacles, which is about being grounded and gaining stability, right? Whether that's mental stability, money stability, feeling like you overworked and don't have enough time throughout the day, whatever it is, right? We gain a balance on the things that we deem valuable, right? And then we tapping into new knowledge, and and we also defending ourselves with knowledge. Okay, we're not emotional based this month. Okay, and also the King of Swords is saying either we're going to be able to give, what is it called? We're going to be able to give, or we're going to be able to receive advice. Okay, and then tap into this I have faith, right? Today I have faith and truly believe that anything is possible. You need to get in control of your I am this month. You need to get in touch with what you know versus what you believe. Right? I don't want to make this reading too complicated, too simple. Like I said, take these affirmations all day, every single day. Right? And they will definitely work, man. Being able to control your mind is one of the most important things that you can do on this earthly plane. Okay, there are so many people whose attention and all of that stuff is just so everywhere. And it's really good people, right? But they're not in touch with their higher self. Okay, so this is definitely time to get in control of your higher self. All right, so I'm gonna be checking the chat soon. All right. So next we got Sagittarius. So for everybody who just came into the chat, peace, love, health, and wealth, Peace, love, health, and wealth to you and yours. Like and subscribe. Help your boy break away from that 9 to 5. We are doing collective readings for each sign for the month of September. Okay, so for the month of September, I am going through and I am giving you 3 cards, and I am going to give you I'm going to give you 3 cards. I'm going to give you an affirmation card. Okay, so next we got Sagittarius. Ricky Garcia, what's happening, my friend? What up? Ooh, I am hungry. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 signs down and 6 more to go. All right, Sagittarius, your turn is now. So I'm gonna put this one at 134. All right, peace, love, health, and wealth, Sagittarius. Like and subscribe. Help your boy break away from that 9 to 5. 130. All right, Sagittarius, it's your turn. So, Sagittarius, what we doing here, we're pulling 3 cards for the month of September, and then I'm gonna pull you an affirmation card, okay? So, I want you to get a pen and a pad, and I want you to definitely take notes of the tarot cards. Then I want you to take another separate piece of paper, and I want you to kind of divide that paper up, cut it up in like 4s or 6s. So when I give you this affirmation card, I want you to be able to take this affirmation with you throughout the month, okay? It's one thing to have the affirmation in your meditation. It's another thing to have your affirmation with you as you go throughout these live streams. But what's really important is you have these affirmations with you throughout the day, okay? All right. So we have the first card you got, Sag, is you have the Magician card, okay? So after the fool decides to go on his journey, he becomes the Magician, okay? So the Magician is somebody who has balanced all the elements out: earth, air, fire, and water, and now they're directly connected to spirit, okay? So the Magician is somebody who knows that he doesn't mind experimenting. He doesn't mind doing whatever he got to do to manifest, okay? So this is a person who is coming into the knowing on the spiritual side, not the speculative side, right? But this is a person who is practicing, right? Mentalism or magic or prayer in their. So what this card is saying is that you need to get into a knowing of who you are. It's not a guess. It's not a speculation. It's time for you to know exactly who you are, okay? And when you're dealing with this magician card is all about a knowing, all right? Also, you have the chariot card. So what the chariot card is saying is that you need to get in tune with what fuels your fire, or what pulls your chariot, right? What motivates you to get? What is it that you want to accomplish, right? Are you working for friends? Are you working for family? Do you want to be a socialite on Instagram? Or whatever it is, right? The person that's in this chariot is a person who has been through the battlefield. They came back, they dust themselves off, right? And now they know who they are. It's not a guess, okay? This is a person who is tried and true, okay? Also, pay attention to the stars on this head, Pisces. I mean, Sag. Pay attention to the stars on this head, Sag, because this is saying that this is a person who's in tune with the cosmos, okay? So your last tarot card for the month of September is the Page of Pentacles, okay? So remember, the pages are people who are ready and eager to learn, right? The pages are people who's I mean, not to eat, they're ready and they're eager to manifest, okay? So when you look at the Page of Pentacles, right, think about the Fool card, right? But this is the Fool card for every, okay? So what this Page of Pentacles is saying is that give me 1 second. Okay, so again, right, harken back to the first card, right? There's a knowing that need to take place, okay? So whatever it is that you want to manifest, you got to know that you directly connected to spirit, and there's a knowing, right? You're confident and you're very aware of your abilities because you're tried and true. You've been there and done that, all right? So now we focus on our pinnacles for the month of September, okay? So what this is saying is that we're taking a grounded approach to money this month, okay? We're not going to be doing frivolous spending. We're going to be smart with the energy that we give, right? So the Page of Pentacles represents wisdom, enthusiasm, creativity, someone who is mature and stable, okay? Study, right? There will be a bright future in the month of September, okay? We already did Cancer, right? So Cancer was done at the 83-minute mark, okay? So that's like 1 hour and 23 minutes, okay? So now we're going to pull an affirmation for Aquarius in the month of September, okay? We're going to pull an affirmation card. Okay, so Sagittarius, your affirmation card says, today I am adventurous. Today I will go out of my comfort zone and try something I never tried before. Okay, so this month, Sagittarius, I want you to consider something that you haven't tried before, right? Maybe you need to go visit some new parks. Maybe you need to get a new hobby, right? Maybe you might be thinking about getting like a supplemental income or something like that, right? But what this card is saying is that you need to be open to things that's not a part of your normal routine, okay? All right, thank you, Sagittarius. We are going to let me cross that off the list real fast. Welcome both to everybody who just came into the chat. Like and subscribe. Help your boy break away from that 9 to 5. We are doing the month of September readings for each sign. Okay, so we've already done Capricorn. We already done Taurus. We already done Libra. We already done Cancer. Right? We already done Pisces. We already done Leo. So let me cross Leo off the list. And we already done Sag. Okay, so I think I'm going into Aries next. Alright, so let me write down Aries. What time is it? Alright, so we're going to put Aries at 1:42. Okay. Alright. Peace, love, health, and wealth, Vibe Tribe. Like and subscribe. Help your boy break away from that. This is Aries collective reading for the month of September. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to pull out 3 cards to give you some insight or some things to look forward to or some things to manifest in the month of September. And then we're going to pull an affirmation card. Okay, and I want you to take these affirmations with you throughout the day. Okay, so what you can do is you can write them down and post them. Like you could take a piece of paper and cut it up in 4s or 6s or 10s. And you can have these affirmations everywhere. You can put them on your mirror, your TV. You can put them on your steering wheel. You can put them, anywhere. You can put them on your desk at work. Whatever you got to do to tap into these cards, do it, okay? Also, what I recommend you do is create 3 notifications in your phone a day. Maybe your wake up timer, maybe your lunch timer, and maybe like a going to bed notification. Okay, and either you can have that notification as a reminder to look at your affirmation, or you can have your affirmation directly in the notification itself. Okay, so Aries, let's see what the cards got in store for you. Your first card, bum bum. Oh, my bad. You got the Five of Pentacles, Aries. So what this Five of Pentacles is saying is that you might be going through a period of strife, or you might be coming out of this period of strife. Okay. In one way, you can get out of this period of strife, right? Maybe you might be feeling exhausted with time. Maybe you might be feeling like you losing money left and right. Whatever the case may be, Aries, what this card is and tap into the spiritual side of things, right? It seems like it's 2 people that's destitute, that's outside of a church, okay? So maybe it might be time for you to get back grounded with your spiritual side of life, right? I don't know if you go to church, or I don't know if you follow a particular guru, or I don't know if you go to a mosque or a temple, right? But but in order for you to kind of hit the reset on whatever resources that you feeling like you lacking right now, this card is saying is that you might be able to get that balance back by turning into the spiritual side of things, okay? Also, you have the Nine of Cups, okay? So what this Nine of Cups is that this is somebody who has unlimited love, right? Afraid to give it, right? They sit there proudly and humbly, and they just wait, right? They don't want to be too much, right? They're not all in other people's faces like, hey, I can help you. Hey, I got love for you. Hey, you want my love? No, they're sitting back and waiting patiently for the people who deserves to be with them to come with them. Okay? So with these 2 cards, I feel like you might be going through a period of loneliness, right? Where you just might have you and your one special person, and everybody might be doing their own thing. Right, the kids might be busy. Maybe the kids went off to college, or maybe they might be busy with football practice or whatever. Right, you might have idle time on your hands. Right, and the home is feeling kind of empty right now. Okay, so tap into unconditional love. Right, don't be all in people's face, but let people come to you. Okay, let people come to you this month. Right, because what's going on this month is that the month of September is going to show people who you really are. Okay, so this is kind of making this moon card is kind of putting everything in perspective for this reading. Okay, so with all 3 cards, what I'm seeing is that the reason why you might be feeling alone or destitute in whatever area in life you might be feeling you lack in, right? Hence this 5 card, which is a conflict card. The reason why is because you're not sticking to unconditional love, right? Maybe you might be judging others wrong, or whatever the case may be, right? So what this moon card is saying is that, the saying like people show their true colors on the full moon, or people transform into werewolves on the full moon, etc., etc. So what this is saying is that you might be going through a period. Either you're coming out of a period, or you might be going into a period in which people are starting to show their true colors, right? Whether this is a person that you knew was kind of wild, or this was a person that kind of showed like they was kind of mature, right? Hence the orange dog is a more evolved dog, and the yellow dog is a more of a wild dog, right? But either way it goes, these people might have been deceptive in who they really was. In the month of September, you might have a moment of clarity, okay, on who these people really truly is around you. So one thing that I want you to focus on this month is I want you to focus on coming out of your emotions, right? Remember, I said that we're operating out of unconditional love, okay? So we don't have for any other feelings, okay? So come out of all of those negative feelings, and I want you to kind of carve your own path, right? We're not holding on to people that no longer serve us, right? So if you pay attention, this little lobster is crawling out of the water, right? And he has a path that's laid forward in front of him, right? So the thing is that that path is going to kind of be a lonely path, right? If you notice, there's nobody else on that path all the way through. Let me zoom in for you real fast and show you, right? There is nobody else on that path, right? So what this is saying is that in the month of September, Aries, I hope I've been saying Aries, because if I haven't, then I apologize. But Aries, for the month of September, you might have to travel the path that's least traveled, or you might have to travel a path that only a few will travel, right? Meaning that we might have to leave some people in the past, right? But people might be arguing about the election, or arguing about black versus white, man versus woman. Arguments are kind of getting mundane. So we need to figure out what it is exactly that we need to stimulate us, okay? So the biggest thing you can do is be goal oriented in the month of September, okay? So Aries, what I'm going to do now is I am going to pull you a card, Aries, from my affirmations deck, okay? And like I said, I want you to take this affirmation with you throughout the day, every day. Don't just have this affirmation, for right now, or don't just use this affirmation on Saturday or whatever the case may be, right? I want you to use this affirmation every day. So it say, today I will express myself. Today I will express feelings openly and honestly by writing them down and reading them out loud. Okay, so again, this affirmation might not directly correlate with everybody, but I got a feeling that is needed, right? So what this is saying is that uh you have a problem communicating, right? Maybe you got something that need to be said, but you always got the wrong delivery. What this card is saying is that you might not literally need to write them down, but you need to at least consider other people's feelings before you speak, okay? There is 100 different ways to skin a cat, so why not take the high road, right? There's nothing wrong with expressing yourself, but the thing avoid, we want to avoid of people, right? Because if you anything like me, the whole point is to help people, right? So oftentimes we say things that's uncomfortable, but because we say things that's uncomfortable, you know what I'm saying? How do you say, have a problem with being tactful. Okay, so Aries, I want you to tap into being tactful uh this month, for the month of September, okay? Thank you, Aries. Peace, love, health, and all right, next we are moving on to Aquarius. We just did Aries, and I hope I haven't been confusing the two, but now we're moving on to Aquarius, okay? So Aquarius is going to start at the 153 mark. Okay, 153. All right. What's up, God Flow? All right, so for everybody who just came into the chat, peace the wealth to you and yours. Like and subscribe. Help your boy break away from that 9 to 5. All right. Understand that we are doing collective readings for each for the month of September. Okay. So your sign, the live is going to be reposted probably sometime in the morning. And I will have timestamps. Okay, so this live has been very long, but I will have timestamps for it. Okay, all right. So far we have already done Capricorn, we've done Taurus, we've done Libra, we've done Cancer, we've done Pisces, we've done Leo, we've done Sag, we've done Aries, and now we are on Aquarius. Okay. All right, so let me switch this to 154. 154. All right. All right. Peace, love, hope, wealth to you and yours, Aquarius. Like and subscribe. Help your boy break away that 9 to 5. Here is your outlook for the month of September. Okay. So what we're going to do here is we're going to pull 3 cards, and then I'm going to pull a card from my affirmation deck. Okay. So what I want you to do is I want you to get a pen and a pad, and I want you to take notes of the cards that I pull. And I also want you to get another piece of paper and maybe cut that piece of paper in 4s or 6s, right? And I want you to write down the affirmation that I give you, okay? And I want you to take this affirmation with you throughout the day, right? Maybe you can tape it to your TV, or maybe you can tape it to your mirror. Maybe you can take it to work and put it on a desk, right? Maybe you can put it on your steering wheel, whatever. Also, what I want you to do is I want you to make 3 notifications in your phone every single day for these affirmations, okay? And then have your affirmation on your alarm for when you wake up in the morning, right? What better way to wake up in the morning to see a positive affirmation? That's a great way to set the day, right? Also, maybe you can have it around lunchtime, right? Maybe you can also have this affirmation set in your phone around dinner time or bedtime. Okay. Take this affirmation, post it on the refrigerator. Have everybody in the house get attuned with the ancient Aquarius. Okay. So Aquarius, your first card is bum bum bum. You got the Chariot card. Okay. So real quick and simple, when you see this Chariot card, I want you to understand that you are connected to something higher. You see how the guy got the stars on the canopy and the stars on his head? He's directly connected to source, okay? This person is connected to source. Also, also, this person is tried and true. This person is battle tested and has survived 100% of his bad days, okay? So, I want you to recognize that you are divinely protected, right? You have, right? Some people will smile at, some people will cry at, but it other people's perspective of it is, because the fact of the matter is that you are a person who have survived, okay? And survival is very key, all right? Also, what are you being led by? Are you being led by the dark side or the light side of life? Right? What's your motivations? What's the reason why you get out of bed? Right? Where does the chip on your shoulder come from? Aquarius, is it coming from a positive place or a negative place? All right. So also, do you have the Page of Swords? Okay. So what this card is saying is that you might want to stick into what you know, right? Others might challenge you, right? And it might bother you emotionally. But this Page of Swords is saying defend yourself with knowledge, defend yourself with wisdom. Okay. Always be open to always be open to new knowledge as well. Okay. This page manifester, right? The Page of Swords know that, right? Take action on the inner plane, meaning prayer and meditation. We got to take action on the outer plane, meaning that we got to go and we got to move forward. We got to take action in life, okay? Things fall out the sky. Sometimes we got to work for what we want, okay? Just Swords. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. So really quick, like I said, the Page is a secret knowledge, okay? The Page is also who's very thoughtful and very tactical, okay? And this person is mind over emotion. So what this card is saying is that you might wanna value knowledge over emotions, okay? All right. So you also got the 10 of Swords, okay? So what this card is saying is that your thoughts have stabbed you in the back. Your ideas, right? Maybe you tried something new and failed, right? Maybe you still got some lingering memories from the. What this card is saying is that whatever's been hampering has been bringing you down. Expect a moment of clarity, okay? Even though that these cards kind of came out of order because the Page comes after the 10, right? What this card is saying is that you can't let your mind get you down. Okay, you definitely got to stay in tune with your thoughts and your emotions. Okay, and you got to understand that the sun will come up again. Okay, so this month, be prepared to see the truth about something or somebody in your life. Okay, be prepared. All right, Aquarius. So let me pull you an affirmation card. Okay, so it says, today I am energetic. Today I am filled with an incredible energy and enthusiasm to face this beautiful day. Okay, it's a very lovely affirmation for you. Especially saying that 10 of Swords, right? Because oftentimes that 10 of Swords is saying that I'm so upset, I'm so depressed that I can't even get out of bed today. Right? Well, we're not operating out of that energy, right? We letting the past motivate us to move forward so we won't make the same mistakes again. Okay? So, like I said before, take these affirmations and write them down. Take these affirmations and continue moving forward. Okay? So, understand that you have to be the sustainer of your own energy. What does that mean? What I mean, Aquarius, is that no matter what's going on the outside, if you let that affect how you feel on the inside, then you're not going to make progress. Okay, my guru said you got to be happy on your way to happy, right? What does that look like? Being happy on your way to happy is saying that I've been through things, I've seen some things, I heard some things, but I choose to remain optimistic, right? Sometimes we got to understand that being optimistic is a choice. And since it is a choice, we got to choose to operate on that frequency, right? So that's why I tell you to write these affirmations down. Take them with you throughout the day, every single day, okay? Because it's going to be essential for your glow up. I repeat, it's going to be essential you take these affirmations with you all day, every single day, Aquarius. All right, thank you, you guys. All right, so next we have, let me scratch Aquarius off the list. Shoot, we're gonna go with the water sign of Scorpio. All right, so where are we at? We are 163. So let's go with 163. I got way too many options. All right. Peace, love, health, and wealth, Scorpios. Like and subscribe. Help your boy break away from that 9 to 5. And the collective reading for Scorpio, we're going to do 3 tarot cards, and then I'm going to pull for you an affirmation card, okay? So I want you to get a couple sheets of notebook paper, and I want you to take notes of the cards that I give you. And I also want you to take a sheet of paper and cut it up in small pieces, right? Maybe you can cut it in 4s, or maybe you can cut it in 6s. But the whole reason why I want you to consider writing these affirmations down, right? Because the affirmations are going to help you moving forward throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? The affirmations are going to help you move forward throughout the day. All right. So the affirmations are what I like to call your anchoring tool, right? So you never know when something can get you out your hookup. You never can make you upset, etc., etc. But these affirmations are going to anchor you, right? So think about the role of an anchor. What does an anchor do? The anchor keeps the ship from floating away at sea or at the water, whatever. So, symbolically speaking, the water represents the emotion, right? Your water represents your emotions. So, you never know when you out in the real world which way that the wind is going to blow you. So, that's why it's important to have affirmations. So, you can write those affirmations down and keep them with you throughout the day. You can put it in your purse or your wallet. You can put the affirmations, tape them to your steering wheel. Say if you do like ride share or deliveries or something like that, you could take the affirmation and frame it and put it on your desk at work, right? But my favorite thing to do with the affirmations is take the affirmations and I like to put them in my phone. And in my phone, what I like to do is I just take 3, maybe 4 or 5 notifications, right? I put the affirmations in my calendar and I put it on repeat, right? And I have like my wake up call for my affirmation, right? What better way to wake up in the morning than to see a positive affirmation, right? You can have like a midday notification on your calendar, and then you can have like one before bed or one around dinner time, right? But what's important is that you use these affirmations throughout the day, right? It's one thing to have it in meditation, one thing to have it when you on YouTube. But what about when you in the real world, when people get on your nerves, or you get a flat tire, or you get a ticket for speeding, or whatever the case may be, right? Maybe the kids is acting up today, right? Maybe the kids had a tough day at school. Whatever is going on in your life, it's very important to keep these affirmations with you, okay? All right. So your first bum bum. The 6 of Wands, okay? So quick breakdown of the 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands, somebody who is riding on a horse, right? That's highly decorated, and this person got a leaf, okay? So this person might not be like a general or something, like a sergeant in an army, or think about like a person at your job who's like a manager that doesn't mind like flipping burgers or doing fries, or you know what I'm saying. This is a person who, even though they are high stature, they're still a man of the people or a woman of the people, and the reason why they are because they don't mind getting down and dirty, right? They on the battlefield with the soldiers. They're not in a war room coming up with strategies, right? They help you come up with strategies, and they help you they help you implement the strategies as well. So when you see this card, remember that the 6 is all about harmony, right? Balance, peace. So think about someone who hold on, let me sip my water. Scorpio. So for the upcoming month this September, Scorpio, going into your with your sign coming up really soon, Scorpio. This month, don't be afraid to recognize people that you see hard working and doing a good job. And also, when somebody compliments you, right, stay humble but be grateful, right? And use those compliments as motivation to keep doing the good work. Okay. All right. So it's heavy wands energy so far here for you Scorpios in the month of September. Okay. So this time we got the three of wands. The three is all about growth and expansion, right? So this is a guy who is manifesting something. A lot of business side of life. Okay. But this is a person who set a plan in motion, right? This is a person who is on their way to the top, right? So I like to dub this the patience card, right? So what that means is that this is a person who is overlooking the high seas, right? And you see boats coming and going. Okay. So what this is saying is that whatever it is that in motion, it might take a little bit of time. Okay. So patience is a virtue at this point in the month of September. Okay, Scorpios. So your last card is the Page of Pentacles. Okay. So again, the pentacles could be anything that you deem valuable. It could be time, it could be money. It's whatever that you deem to be valuable. Okay. This is a person who takes a grounded approach to money. Right? This is a person who's very down to earth and very practical. Okay. Yeah, I'm Libra Scorpio cusp too. When your birthday. But yeah, this is a person who's very grounded, right? Who takes a very grounded approach to manifestation. This is somebody who's very grounded and very humble. Okay, so the Page of Pentacles represents wisdom, enthusiasm, creativity, and a person who is mature and stable. Study, learn the ins and outs of whatever it is that you're embarking on, right? And the future will be bright, Scorpio. The future will be bright. My birthday 25th. All right. So now that we pulled your three tarot cards, now I am going to pull your affirmation. Okay. All right, Scorpio. So what is a good affirmation for my Scorpio? Let me call Scorpio off the list. All right. So we got two more signs and then we're done. All right. Thank y'all. Get them likes up, y'all. Double tap that. Get them likes up. All right. So we are almost done with Scorpio. Scorpio, your affirmation card says, today I will not compare. Today I will not compare myself to others. I will find peace in my own life. Okay. So this card is very, very, very important. And I would like to say that it is definitely in alignment with this Six of Wands, the Three of Wands, and especially being very grounded with your energy with the Page of Pentacles. Okay. So intuitively, what I feel for you, Scorpio, is that oftentimes we get so caught up in what the Joneses is doing, what the Jacksons is doing, what the Williamses is doing, right? But we don't focus on what ourselves. Oh, neighbor just got a new truck, or look at their Halloween decorations, or every single year they got the best Christmas decorations, right? Well, what this is saying is that comparison is the thief of joy, right? I'll say that again. Comparison is the thief of joy. So we're not worried about what other people was doing, especially if it's not motivating us to do better. Okay? What we need to focus on for the month of September is understanding what we want and what we need for our family or for our life so we can be happy, so we can be successful. Right? Oftentimes people look at life as a competition, right? And that's fine as long as you're emotionally balanced, right? But if you're not emotionally, can have the wrong idea about the reason why you want to make something. Okay, so taking this mantra with you or this affirmation saying that today I will not compare is keeping you grounded, right? Keeping you in the moment because we don't want to miss out on opportunities because we worried about what other people are saying and doing. That is not how we operate in Scorpio. All right. So I just want to thank Scorpios. Shout out to all my Scorpios in the building. All right. So next, who do we have? We got at 174, we got Virgo, air sign. Virgo 174. All right, peace, love, health, and wealth to everybody who just came in the chat. Like and subscribe. Help your boy break away from that 9 to 5. We are monthly collective readings for each sign, okay? So after this video is posted, we will definitely sign timestamp. So if you don't want to, you don't have to go through the whole litany of the signs, okay? So this video will be posted hopefully sometime tomorrow, but who knows with this Wi-Fi, right? So peace, love, health, and wealth to all my Virgos out there. All my Virgos. All right. So Virgos, what we're going to do is we're going to pull 3 cards from the tarot deck, right? And then we're going to pull an affirmation card, okay? So what I really hope that you would do is you would take 2 pieces of notebook paper, right? 1 piece of notebook paper is just to take notes of the reading. And then I want you to take another piece of notebook paper to maybe cut it up in 4s or 6s or 10s, okay? Shout out to the Libra Virgo. Shout out to the Libra Virgo sign, okay? So what I want you to do, Virgos, I want you to take another piece of paper and I want you to cut it up in 4s or 6s, okay? And what that is going to do is I want you to write your affirmation card down, right? I want affirmation that I give you down on that piece of paper, right? So what that's going to do is that that's going to allow you to post those affirmations throughout the house. Maybe you can take one and put it on your desk at work, or maybe you can put it next to the register during your shift, or whatever, whenever, okay? So what's very important is that you take the affirmations with you, right? You take these affirmations with you throughout the day, okay? You don't want to be lost at sea, right? And what do I mean by that? What I mean, bro, is that you want to use these affirmations as what is it called? Please excuse. Oh, you want to use these affirmations as an anchor, right? And what I mean by as an anchor is that if water represents your emotions, right? You never know when and where you, right? Meaning other people's opinions or situations and circumstances, or maybe even your own thoughts, right? You never know what can happen and during the day-to-day life that can move you emotionally, right? So if you keep these affirmations, like maybe you could put it in your calendar for the month of September, and you can have like 3 notifications a day, right? Maybe a wake up alarm at 6 a.m., right? What better to wake up morning than to have a positive affirmation to set the day? Okay, maybe you can have one to remind you about lunchtime or mid-afternoon. And then maybe you can have on your calendar that reminds you of the after bedtime or dinner time, right? But you definitely got to stick to these affirmations as they can help today, okay? So before, let me cross Virgo off the list before I continue, all right? All right, so Virgo, you have the 7 of Swords, okay? So, this is one of the most controversial cards, especially in a wider weight deck because of the symbolism, right? So, a lot of people saying that this card is a person who is being sneaky and maybe possibly stealing, right? So maybe this is saying like be prepared for a backstabber, right? But I don't really look at this card as that, right? Because it's a seven of swords, okay? And if you notice, this guy has a hat on his head, and that means that he's a Moor, right? And Moor stands for truth, peace, freedom, and justice, okay? So what that is saying is that I don't think that this person is, how do you say, a thief or nothing like that, right? Because the seven is all about coming up with solutions to problems, right? Gaining knowledge, right? Closing in on the completion of a cycle. All right. So maybe this person is strategy, right? Maybe somebody dared him and said that you can't get all of those swords on the other side of the river, right? This person in the picture is saying, you said that I couldn't. You didn't say that I couldn't make two trips, right? So maybe this person is taking what he needs and leaving behind what he don't. Or maybe this person is saying like, okay, I'll make two can now and I'll come back for the rest later. Okay. But to me, that is all about being strategic as a person. Maybe if you get this card reversed, maybe this is saying that there's some sort of deceit, right? But I don't know. Like I said, this is one of the most controversial cards in the deck. Okay. So if I can revert to my notes really fast for this card, um this card, the Seven of Swords, represents deception, betrayal, and tricks. If you want to succeed, you need a new method. Okay, so like I said, to me, art is all about seeking methods versus uh being deceitful or lying. Okay, and also you got the Five of Pentacles. So we got really strong air element for the month of September for you, Virgo. Really, really, really strong air element energy for you, okay? So if you're not familiar with the air, if you're not familiar with the elements, Virgo, then I suggest you go ahead and gather some information about the four elements and how to balance them out within one's life, okay? So we got the Five of Swords, okay? So this Five of Swords, there has been a long, hard fought battle, right? And there might be another battle before the war is over, okay? So what this Five of Swords is saying is that we are back on the battlefield and we're just gathering information, right? So this person is looking back over his shoulder, meaning that he's looking back in the past. But he's not looking in the past with negative emotions. What he's doing is that he's looking in the past to gather information so he can be ready for the next attack. Okay? So for the month of I want you to be highly strategic and I want you to let go of the emotions in the past and I want you to focus on being able to gather collect your thoughts and come up with a game plan on a way you can succeed in the future. Okay? Last but not least, you got the the Six of Wands. Okay, Virgo. So again, the Six of Wands is all about harmony, peace, right? Receiving compliments or recognition, and recognition when it's due. Okay, so there might be a cause for you, maybe at school or at work or whatever your day-to-day life entail, that you might want to tap into compliments, or you might want to be more receptive to compliments. Okay, there's nothing wrong with accepting compliments from people, right? There's nothing wrong with being recognized as uh the employee of the month or student of the month or whatever the case may be. Okay? There is nothing wrong with being recognized, okay? So one key symbolism that I feel called to share to you, Virgo, is the wreath, okay? So the wreath that's on the guy's head means something, okay? So maybe you can just Google what the wreath means, okay? So this card, your affirmation for September, okay, says, I will not compare. Today will not Today I will not compare myself to others. I will find peace in my own life, okay? So there's nothing wrong with looking at friends, family, neighbors, etc. as motivation, right? But there's a problem when you feel inadequate based off of the progress that other people was making in their life, okay? So what I want you to understand is that comparison is the thief of joy, right? Especially when you're saying like, oh, look at that person, they got a new car, I would never get a new car, right? That's not what we doing, right? That's not what we doing here. What we doing here is that if we see something we like and we want it, we're going to go and get it, okay? We're not worried about what we don't have, what we can't do, what we won't do, etc., 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 okay? This affirmation saying that I will not compare means that I will not put myself second to nobody. Okay? I will not compare and I will not put myself second to nobody. Okay? So shout out to all my Virgos, man. I feel like this month is going to be very special to you. I feel like you're going to overcome some things. I feel like you're going to be witty and strategic, and you're going to be able to collect your thoughts, and you're going to be recognized for the efforts that you put into yourself and that you put into others, okay? So peace, love, health, and wealth to everybody in the chat. Like and subscribe. Help your boy break away from that 9 to 5. Um, Last but not least on the list, we have Gemini. Okay, so for all of those who just came into the chat, understand that we are doing collective readings for each sign in the month of September. Okay, so last but not least, we got Geminis. And we're going to start Gemini in about 45 seconds. So I'm going to put 186. All right. So when this video is posted, maybe tomorrow morning or maybe tomorrow afternoon, hopefully it don't take till tomorrow afternoon. But once this video is posted, every single sign will be time stamped, okay? So the only thing you will have to do is either check the chapters or you are going to have to click on the timestamp, okay? All right. All right, Virgo. Virgo, it's on you now, Virgo. Peace, love, health, and wealth. I said peace, love, health, and wealth. Peace, love, health, and wealth. I said peace, love, health, and wealth. Peace, love, health, and wealth to all my Virgos out there, y'all. Please like and subscribe. Help your boy break away from that 9 to 5, okay? We are on Virgos. This is the last sign for today's reading, okay? So what we're gonna do, Virgo, is we're gonna cards from the tarot deck, okay? And I'm going to give you my interpretation cards, and then and then after I do the interpretation of the card, I am going to pull you an affirmation card, Virgo. What this affirmation card is that it's going to give you an affirmation or a mantra for you to take out with you throughout the month. Um, some of the ways you can really get the most out of these affirmation cards is taking notes, not just taking notes of the affirmation, but taking notes of the tarot as well. But also you can either write the affirmations down and keep it with you, like at your job, right? You can take a piece of paper and like cut it up in four, right? Under the TV, or like put it on the bathroom mirror or something. Maybe you can take it with work or put it like on your steering wheel. But also what I like to do with these affirmations is I like to put the affirmations in my calendar, right? And what I do is that I have like maybe 3 or 4 affirmations. I mean 3 or 4 alerts throughout the day. And what I do is with these affirmations is what I do with these affirmations is take the affirmation, right? And I put it in my calendar, and I have 3 or 4 different alerts throughout the day, right? So I might have one for my wake up alarm, you know what I'm saying? I might have one for like mid afternoon, and I might have one for like before bed or around dinner time, okay? So what these affirmations are going to do, they're going to anchor you throughout your day, okay? And what I mean by anchor is that we gotta make sure our boats or our vessels or our ships don't just float away at sea, right? So if water represents emotions, right, that means our vessel or our ship is our ability to, that means that the vessel or the ship is our ability to navigate the waters, meaning that we do not worry about that bother us or anything like that, because we're going to be stable. Oh wait, we're not worried about what people say. We're not worried about what people do. We are going to be able to maintain our frame with just a little bit of effort. Okay. So Gemini, are you ready for your 3 cards? All right, Gemini. So your first card is the Four of Swords. Okay. So Forest represents stability in life, right? When you see a four, think about 4 legs on the table. Also, you got swords, and the swords represents the air element. So that's everything with the with your thoughts, right? Emotional fortitude, new ideas, knowledge, communication, etc. etc. Okay. So what this card is saying is that this month taking things light this month, right? You don't want to be overthinking things this month, right? You got a lot of stuff going on in the media with the police and with the election and with the war, with the wars around the world, and the price of eggs is going up to $15. The price of gas is going up to $100, right? We're not worried about all of that stuff, right? We are relevant, but we're not going to let those things move us emotionally. So what this sword is saying is that we need to take things relatively easy this month, okay? We need to get back to our meditations or our spiritual practices, whether you go to church or whatever the case may be, okay? We got to take things easy this month, okay? All right. So also, again, we got the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands is saying that you could be recognized for the efforts that you put in, right? Or somebody around you is deserving of a compliment. And if you have the ability to compliment and recognize somebody for effort that they put in, please do so, because you never know what little effort can make someone's day, okay? You never know what little effort can make someone's day. So please consider being thoughtful of other people, all right? So the last card that you got, Virgo, is going to be the Three of Cups, okay? So the threes is all about growth and expansion, right? So what this card is saying is that you might want to hit up a few people this month, right? Maybe these are family members, right? These are people that you vibe with 100%, right? Not you side eye, not people that you deal with when everybody else isn't available, right? Maybe you can go out for mimosas Saturday afternoon and just come up with like some ideas, right? Just come up, catch up with each other. Maybe y'all can come up with a plan for a podcast or whatever, right? But this is saying that it's a call for us to have a meeting of the minds, right? Get with our closest people and just relax, right? Have a cup of wine, have a mimosa. You know what I'm saying? Just chill. Kind of take the uh celebrate some of the small things that you have overcome in this past year. Okay? So now that we got those tarot cards out the way, Gemini, we are now going to tap into your affirmation. Okay. So, like I said, with these affirmations, I want you to use them every single day. Don't just worry about, having affirmations. Um, when you in your meditation, or having your affirmation when you on YouTube, right? Because those are useful, but really you want to have these affirmations with you throughout the day, all day, every day. Because like I said, when you dealing with normal everyday life stuff, you never know what can pop up and when. Okay, can pop up and when. So definitely consider, Gemini, writing these affirmations down, or taking these affirmations, putting them into your calendar, right? Or maybe you can add them to your alarm, right? So, all right, today I move forward. Today I see each obstacle as an opportunity to learn and grow. Okay, this card is directly in alignment with your tarot reading, right? So again, your tarot reading is saying that for the month of September, right, rest and relaxation, right, taking things easy, being recognized, or recognizing people for the work that they done, right, and coming together with some of your closest friends and family, and just relaxing and just celebrating life, right? It's so much stress, so many things to worry about in life, man. Why not just have a cocktail, right? I don't recommend you getting drunk as a skunk, but why not recognize some of the finer things in life, okay? So again, today I move forward. Today I see each obstacle as an opportunity to learn and grow. This is very important in life. When I tell you that this affirmation is very important in life, listen, the reason why that these affirmations start off with today is to keep you present in the moment, right? That's one thing that we learned in Reiki, right? And it says today I move forward. So again, no matter what trials and tribulations you go through, no matter what trials and tribulations you might go through in your life, Gemini, you got to understand that every single thing that you go through is meant to make you stronger and better, right? If you're here listening to this video, that means you survived 100% of your bad days, and it ain't no going back. It ain't no going back. If you survived 100% of your bad days, that means you are meant for something greater. That means you are meant for something more. Okay? So don't, no matter what the obstacle is, maybe somebody could be rude to you at work. Maybe somebody didn't say thank you. Maybe somebody didn't open the door for you. Maybe you got a flat tire. Maybe you got a ticket. It don't matter what the obstacle is right now. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry, Gemini. We've been going for a minute. But it don't matter what the obstacle is, Gemini. What's really important, Gemini, is the fact that you as a person, right? What's important is you as a person are not going to stop for nothing. Every single thing that we go through is meant for us to learn, right? So I know a lot of us deal with depression. I know a lot of us deal with PTSD. I know a lot of us deal with a lot of different stuff, right? But that's also a lot of that to do with our perspective on what happened to us in the past. Okay, so if we can kind of change our perspective about the things that happened to us in the past and not really get too caught up on the emotional side of things, then we should fare well, moving forward in the future. Okay, so today move forward. All right, so thank you, thank you. Peace, love, hope, and wealth to you and yours. I'm out.